Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. We have a win tonight. Montreal wins in shootout 3-2 over Buffalo. It was a pretty good game tonight overall. Wasn't a fan of the officiating, but it was a pretty good game tonight. Let's see. So I've got the stats for the game. I don't have the 3 stars because it's not showing up, so I don't know who the 3 stars are. But we'll go over that, can break down the game, talk to you guys in the chat, and let's get started. Let's see who's here. And let's see. Phil, Wonder Phil's here. That Marty coach face. What's that mean? I didn't see Coach Marty at all at the end here. Hey Guru, welcome back. Kind of boring leading up to the end of the game. Great for Slav to score the shootout winner. Yeah, I forgot about that. Slav with the shootout winner. Really nice, yeah. And he had a fight tonight. So who knows about Shanghai Mahjong? Mahjong. My mom used to play Mahjong when I was young. I feel like a proud parent seeing Slav slowly shaping into top quality player. He is. He is. He'll make the front pages of your papers, that's for sure, with this game. He's definitely got that hunger. It's amazing how in the last 10 games he's really progressed. Hey Troy, Ray, go down right now, please. Marty's face when Galley was getting the looks at the end of the game there, maybe. I didn't see anything like that. Hey, Bobs, welcome back. Roger. Primo was good tonight. Yes, he was. That's why I wanted to see the stars, because got to think Primo, Slav should have a star. I don't know who else they're going to give one to, but they don't seem to want me to see the stars. Anybody know who the stars of the game were? Was the NHL just being very, yeah, we're just not going to show you. Yeah. Well, we're starting to see why they didn't want to send him through waivers. And why they held on to him for so far. And it's starting to look like, Allen must be seeing the writing on the wall. It's probably him that's going soon. And soon, you got to think. I think Allen will make the start tomorrow if they haven't traded him. But yeah, that's why he's still in Montreal. All right, let me show you the stats. That would help. I don't know. What do I got to do? All right, so yeah, we'll go with the goal scorers. No scoring in the first period. Second period, Struble opens the scoring at 12:50. I think 59. I can't see well enough for that. It's too far for me for some reason. I think my glasses are dirty. On a tip in from Kovacevic, I think, right? Kovacevic, yeah, I'm looking there. Nick Suzuki gets the second goal. They go 2-0 at 13:13 on a wrist shot from Matheson and Monahan. And that would do it for the third period. And Buffalo comes back. Skinner, of course, gets his goal. He's playing Montreal. He gets a goal. His 12th of the season, makes it 2-1 at 1:06 of the third. And then Okposo, after I thought there was interference on, I forget who it was on, makes it 2-2, 6:36 of the third period on a wrist shot, and that would be all the scoring until the shootout. Shootout comes on, and Thompson gets stopped. Suzuki stopped. Victor Olofsson scores. Cole Caulfield scores. Owen Power scores. Ullinen scores. So 4 goals in a row. Peterka stopped, and then Slav with the winning goal. And it's going to refresh to see if we're going to get those. Nope, they don't want to give me the 3 stars. They just don't want to do it. Let's see. Shots on goal, 48 for them, 31 for Montreal. Somebody had said Montreal got to learn how to win faceoffs. They can't win a faceoff. They won 56.6% of them to 43.4% for Buffalo. Montreal 0 for 3 on the power play. Buffalo 0 for 5. Penalty minutes. That doesn't matter. Hits, 17 hits for them, only 10 for us. We had 15 block shots. They had 9. 7 giveaways for them, 3 for us, and 6 takeaways for them, and 3 for us. And those are the stats. So, yeah, good game for Montreal. Was pretty even. They went to overtime and a shootout. Can't get much more even than that. And, anybody get the stars? In what was a back-and-forth kind of game, I thought good action. Pace was pretty good. And good goaltending by both goalies. But more so by Primo, because look at the shots totals, right? 48 to 31. But Levi was good. Phil, if you didn't hear the poem, well, I said I was going to read it in the first intermission. I did. Just go back and rewatch first intermission. Pretty early in. Sorry, but it's the kind of poem I'm not reading again right now. No, it's a little political, and I don't want to read that again here. Third period was like playoff style of play. Not really. I really sort of. I mean, let me get my bearings. There were parts there that weren't. No, the beginning wasn't great, but the last half of the third period I thought was the pace was really good. But I don't think that was the whole period. Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe dementia. I don't know. Bobski couldn't find the 3 stars anywhere. Maybe they boycotted the 3. I don't know. Get what's up with that. They always have the 3 stars. I'm going to just say that Primo and Slavkovsky with 1 each. It's going to be Slav would get the first one for the winning goal in the shootout. Then Primo. And then, I'd probably give it to Levi maybe. I can't think of somebody on the Sabres that stood out for me. Why? I don't know. Maybe I'm just being biased. Leo, yes, Ullinen 3 for 3 on the shootout to start his career. So also Owen Power 2 for 2 in his career to start. Joe, definitely in terms of physicality, yes. And the pace, yeah. I found that I think the beginning of the period it wasn't that great, but then they definitely poured it on, and it was just back and forth kind of chances. So it was a good period. Just two even teams. Whether they're good teams or bad teams doesn't matter. They were 2 even teams, and which made for a good game, in my opinion. All right, I went through all that stuff. I don't think we're going to get the 3 stars for some reason tonight. NHL just not very good at doing this stuff. We're not going to get them, so I'm going to close that up. There we go. So we got, I guess, another 10, 20 minutes to talk about the game, how you guys felt about it. For me, it was fun. I mean, it was a fun game overall to watch. The reffing really pissed me off at times in this game. Do we miss Jack Guy? Of course we miss his physicality. How could we not? But they feel that his developing into a better defensive, overall defenseman, we'll just say, is more important than us missing the physicality right now. I would agree with that. Besides, I mean, Struble, listen, if there's fights, Struble can handle himself. I don't know why they took Pizzetta out of the lineup, but Armia was okay, I guess, tonight. But, you got Pizzetta. Andy can fight. So we got guys here. Just it's not the same without Arbor. Conservative lawyer Slav is finding his game. Not just like those things. You see the passing on that kid? That kid can pass. Some really, really nice passes like every game. He's going to be something awesome when he hits full throttle. Yeah, the fight. I mean, he got ragdolled a little bit, but not afraid to get involved like that. So. Yeah, Ullinen really sells that move of his. He really sells that move. I like that they showed it from from behind the goalie, and you can really see how he sold it. Isn't the Pepper Lever? What are you saying there? Pepper Lever adopted? What's a Pepper Lever? Oh, you went back. But what's a what? I have no idea what you said there. Thank you, Phil. I expressed myself. I did. Will the Habs get their first back-to-back game tomorrow? Win tomorrow? Yeah, I don't know. Nashville played tonight. They lost to Toronto, so be nice if they do. It'd be nice. Did I miss anything? Joseph, I don't know if I don't think it's anything to do with him and Mayu. I think it's just they want him to be a better defenseman. They would like to from Eric Edwards. Eric Edwards. That's an old that's an old porn actor from Eric Engels. It's close enough. Eric Engels on the Sick Podcast, Tony Marinaro. He said that they would like him to they believe he can be a top 4 defenseman. And that's what they're trying, because they want to keep that intimidation, what he brings, But for that to happen, he has to be a better defenseman. And that's what they're trying to do. Do I know about carpetbaggers? Of course I know what carpetbaggers are. The Conservative Party. That's carpetbaggers. Habs fortunate to get the win? Yeah, I mean, they earned it. Ray, what is with you? What is with you right now? No, you're not coming up right now. My neck hurts. It's too early for a walk. She wants some food. She's on a bit of a diet, so she wants me to feed her. She's not getting food right now. That kind of content is stifling my YouTube growth. I don't do that kind of. That's probably, yeah. I haven't done that in a long time. That's fine. I mean, gotta be me. I'm not gonna sell out and do things I don't want to do to get YouTube growth. Yeah, I know what yeah, okay, you're being literal, I think, Phil. A carpetbagger is someone that comes in full of promises and basically just fleece everybody for all the money they can. Gone. That's a carpetbagger. That's what the term I'm using it as. I said Eric Edwards, BL. That's why I said that. Eric Edwards is an old porn actor. But it was Eric Engels. Yeah, I know what carpetbaggers are, Phil. That's why I use the term. Isn't there a movie, an older movie out there, like from the 60s, The Carpetbaggers or something like that? I think what it is these guys, they're basically snake oil salesmen, basically came into town, and all their stuff was in a bag, and it was made of carpet. And that's why they were the carpetbaggers, but they were full of shit. They made money and left. That's what it's about. BL, you do that. That would be funny. Just tell him he got it from Talking Habs, so get my name out there. Yeah, that came into exactly there with all kinds of promises, gathered up money, got money from the government. I don't know how they got their money exactly, and then gone. They ripped up carpets and sewed them up to survive the trips. Okay, I don't. Where are you getting this from? All right, let's move on to a different topic than carpetbaggers. Anybody? Hands up. Ray, what is with you? You're hungry. Yeah, of course you're hungry. I got no treats here anyway. I got nothing here. No treats in the room. All right, tomorrow we'll talk about that. Tomorrow it's Nashville, so they're back home tomorrow. I'll have a game preview out video, and then I'll be doing the game and the post game like normal. What else? That's it. Next week, the first game of the week is Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, I'm not looking, but I think it's Wednesday. So we're off for a couple of days. World Junior Camp starts Monday. That's true because first game is like Boxing Day or some shit like that, isn't it? Have a good night, Phil. Why would they ban Coming to America? Maverick Lamoureux. Never heard of him. Parents must have liked the old show Maverick. What are you saying? Coming to America is part 2 of Trading Places? No, it's not. Where'd you get that from? Trading Places. That's where they the rich guy and the poor guy, they switch places there on a bet. Or to you know what I'm talking about. Jamie Lee Curtis without her top. Mm-mm-mm. Trading Places is not, and Coming to America have nothing to do with each other. Where do you get that from? You're making that up. In Trading Places, he played what? He was that he, at the beginning he because I'm thinking he had no legs. No, but he was like a con man. In Coming to America, he's the prince from some country. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? No, the second. Did they do a second part of Trading Places? I don't know if they did. You sure you got the right movie? No, you're 100% wrong. You're wrong. Ray, go down, please. Trading Places and Coming to America are part 1 and 2. I don't have to bet. I know I'm right. Ow. Not betting you because it's a useless bet. I'm right. You're wrong. Trading Places and Coming to America, the only thing they have in common is Eddie Murphy's in both of them. That's it. Okay, we got another 8 minutes. Anybody want to talk about something else? No? Someone else researched that. Type that in. No, I'll do it. Coming to America and Trading Places. I'll admit it if I'm wrong. Oh, what it says here is Coming to America, part 2 of Coming to America. They're saying is technically a sequel to Trading Places. It's a technicality, so don't give me that. I didn't like Coming to America, the first one. No reason to watch Coming to America, the second one. It says here it's a technicality. It's a technically the same. That's not the same. Anyways, I'm not arguing with this anymore. I don't buy into that. Bob says after consulting with Harry Rice, we agree with the 3 stars tonight are Primo, Slav, and Levi. That's what I said. Primo, Slav, and Levi. Well, there you go. Brad, you're kidding. Yeah, we know Canadiens won. It's a post-game show for the game. It's not a post-game show to go, hey, do you happen to know, did the Habs win? Like, that's not what the show's about. As a Wings fan, you hope they keep it up. Awesome. Let me see. But Phil, that to me sounds like they wrote the movie, and at the end, they said, you know what would screw people up? Let's make a tie-in that should never even be. And that's what they did. So that's the technicality. That doesn't work for me. I know I'm not going to watch the movies. I'm not watching a movie I don't want to watch to see if there are tie-ins. That's like, what, an hour and a half? Probably only 70 minutes in my life, but I'm not doing it. Hey, Brad, awesome. The Canadiens are our favorite team as well. Pete the Fist, good point. Where do you see Pete the Fist? Bobs, you're only just coming around on Slav? Really? It's been a couple of weeks at very least. Well, I saw Trading Places. I saw in the theater. I don't really remember Sam Jackson in it, but what's my favorite sci-fi movie? What would you consider a sci-fi movie that I like? Shit. In what way? You talking like Star Wars sci-fi? Like, what are you talking about? Again, Phil, it's a tie-in that they put in just to sell the freaking movie. Probably, it's not a real thing. I'm not buying into that. So let's stop talking about it now, please. But Brad, Montreal is shit. How could they have won? Sufka says science fiction. Well, science fiction means a lot. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of science fiction. What was my favorite science fiction movie? Jeez, I don't know. You got to ask me these questions in advance so I can jog out my memory. Jeez, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of movies these days, so. And I'm not into. When you say science fiction, so on TV, I watched Invasion, which was on Apple TV. I liked that. Invasion was pretty good. 2 seasons so far. I've enjoyed that. That's science fiction. I know you're not talking sci-fi fantasy, so it's not like Lord of the Rings things. I don't know. I don't know where to go with that. 2001 Space Odyssey. I don't think I've ever seen the movie like straight through or anything. So I've seen parts of it. And, you know, parts is parts. Oh, jeez, my neck is really starting to bother me. Yes, like I said, I haven't seen the whole thing. Old sci-fi, George Orwell. I read George Orwell is that Fahrenheit 451? That's George Orwell. Isn't it? And 1984. Did I read 1984? I think I might have, but I definitely Fahrenheit. I don't think Fahrenheit 451 is George Orwell. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Aliens. That was a good series. It was good at the time. Oh, you know, speaking of sci-fi, I'm currently watching something that I think would be science fiction. Is For All Mankind. Anybody know that one? It's a current one. 4 seasons in. I just started it. I just finished the first season. That's actually pretty good. It's about the space race with Russia, but it's a lot of it's fictionalized, and it's pretty interesting so far. War of the Worlds. I actually like the one with Tom Cruise. I can say that. We are living 1984. You know what? You want to prove that today. Okay, listen, here's the story. I'm talking with my ex. Lou, who you guys have seen in here. At some point in the conversation, right near the end, we're talking about, and don't ask me why, razors. I don't forget how we got on it, and we're talking about old style razors. Oh, it's because my middle son, he new hairstyle, he's shaving his head. So we're talking about that, and we're talking about old style razors. You know, the kind used to sort of twist them, it would open up, you drop a blade in like that, right? We're talking about that. I hang up with her. I was doing a few things here. I think I finished the poem then. Went into the kitchen. I'm doing dishes. When I do dishes, I like to watch YouTube videos. So I open up YouTube. First thing they offer me is an ad for old style razors. Tell me Big Brother ain't listening. We were just talking about it in a phone conversation. And that's the first thing I see on YouTube. Are you kidding me? So yeah, we're living it. You're not kidding. We're living it. Close Encounters was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Saw that in the theater back in, geez, that's what, 77 or 78? The original one? iRobot. Will Smith? Yeah, but it had Will Smith in it, so that doesn't count anymore. Resident Evil, if you want to, that's horror, though. Is that what you meant, Phil? Resident Alien, Resident Evil? Mission Impossible is not science fiction, though. Are you talking about because it's Tom Cruise? No. I only admitted that I like that one movie, but I don't watch the Mission Impossible ones. I don't watch a ton of Tom Cruise movies. There's every now and then there's one I actually like. That's it, but no. Moonraker I saw in the theater when I was a kid. I saw it. I went there. I think I went alone. I think I was like, when I say I was a kid, I was like 15 or 16. There's no good Resident Evil media other than the games. No, the movies were. I actually enjoyed the movies. I did. I enjoyed the movies, Resident Evil, whatever. Mila Jovovich was pretty. I mean, she was really good in Resident Evil. I don't think I saw Fifth Element, but Mila Jovovich kind of hot in that action style. Oh, look, we're back at hockey. Well, you should always remember that about Galley. And don't disrespect him, man. Yeah, I've thought of watching that movie recently too. Fifth Element. I want to say, is that Bruce Willis and Brad Pitt? Am I wrong on that? That's 12 Monkeys. Yeah, that's a different movie. I don't know why I should know this movie, Fifth Element. Born on the 4th of July was okay for me. A Few Good Men was good. American Made, I don't know that one. Lucas, yeah, I don't do the gaming anyway, so. Yeah, Galley will score all the goals. Yep. Jerry Maguire, you had me at hello. Show me the money. Yeah, see, show me the money, guys. No, not really kind of movie. I don't. Jerry Maguire. I don't think I saw the whole thing. Saw snippets. Wasn't my type of movie. Neptune's Daughter. Is that a cartoon? I have a feeling that's a cartoon. Flyers leading 3-2 over Colorado. Nice. Game tomorrow, the usual time, 7 p.m. start. Donnie Darko, never saw that. Wasn't my type of movie. Neptune's Daughter is a film from 1949. No, I don't watch those. I'm not into old movies. I'm just not into old movies. And like literally for me, sometimes if a movie's 5 years old already and I haven't seen it, I'm probably not going to watch it. To me, that's becoming old. So I'm weird that way. Ricardo Montalban. Corinthian leather. I don't do a very good Spanish accent. What was the car? The Cordoba. The Cordoba with Corinthian leather. Joe, I watch some of those, especially, you know what? I watch from UK and Ireland and sometimes from Australia and New Zealand. I find that I like their crime shows. I don't know why. So, yeah, I do that. Mel Blanc, the man of 1,000 voices. My favorite sci-fi movie is not Ghostbusters, but I did see it. I mean, who are you going to call, right? Brad, if you'd stop being so negative all the time, you wouldn't have to take all this stuff back because you wouldn't have said it. Phil, you're asking people today to watch movies from like 100 years ago, and you think they're going to be interested in that? Like, really? Lucas, and then Lucas goes, "I love old movies." I agree with you. I don't like the too much CGI though, so I agree with that. But I don't like old movies. Starship Troopers was okay in its day. Dead Poet Society was good. I like Robin Williams, not in everything he's done though, but I mean, as far as comedians go, Robin Williams was the best ever. When he died, and that was when I saw the news the next day. It's like that was a real kick in the gut when Robin Williams died. No, Phil. It is what you meant to say is yes, they will because it's not that quality is eternal because some people like old stuff. It's no, it's what's the word I'm looking? It's subjective, right? It's just subjective. So will they last? Yeah, because some people will like that, but not me. Um, Underbelly. Jeez, I never heard of that. But that's ominous. You would recommend, but others would not recommend. Why would others not recommend that, Joe? Bob's. I think I saw. I don't think I saw all of Apocalypse Now. I've seen most of it. Brad's on I take it back kick. It was before. Shouldn't it be that the what's that channel there that you like? Well, shouldn't it be like he says that I'm whatever? Movies I consider old, made 5 years ago and older. Seems like anyway. Bob's Your Uncle. Westerns are, I love Westerns. Clint Eastwood, favorite Western for me was, oh God, can't remember the name of it now. The Outlaw Josie Wales. That's my favorite Western, I think, of all time. And just watching a series now, it's pretty good too. Lawman Bass Reeves. It's pretty good. Right, BL, if you're here, BL was, I think, is watching it too. And there's a Canadian one, a take on Billy the Kid. I actually like it. It's called Billy the Kid. But it's a different take on Billy the Kid, a little bit. I know. Okay, Joe. I don't know what it's about. What explains what though of the seven? I don't understand. Good, the bad, and the ugly wasn't bad. Have a good night, Bobs. You know what? On that note, me too. I mean, I went way longer than I usually do. My dog wants something, so I'm going to take off. I'll be back tomorrow. Game preview video tomorrow afternoon at some point. Once the lineups are released, and then the game and the post game like normal. Thanks everybody for being here for this. I appreciate it, and have a great night. Stay safe. Peace out. And I'm out of here. Ciao, everybody. There we go.